Book review: Imagining Wings of Starlight, Disney Fairies. Title: Wings of Starlight, Disney Fairies. Author: attributed to the Disney Fairies series, not Allison Saft. Genre: children's fantasy, adventure, middle grade fiction. Target audience: ages 610. Though enjoyed by younger and slightly older readers, the enchanting world of Pixie Hollow has long captivated young readers, offering a vibrant escape into a realm where magic thrives. Flourishes and the smallest actions can have the biggest impacts. A title like Wings of Starlight immediately evokes the core essence of this beloved series. The ethereal beauty of fairy flight, the shimmering magic that defines their existence, and the celestial connection that underpins their very being. While this specific title is part of the extensive Disney Fairies collection, it's important to clarify that Allison Saft, a notable author of young adult fantasy, is not associated with this particular series. Instead, the Disney Fairies books are a collaborative effort by various talented writers who consistently capture the whimsical spirit and moral lessons inherent in the franchise. Assuming Wings of Starlight adheres to the established formula and charm of the Disney Fairies saga, this review will delve into its probable strengths, character dynamics, thematic explorations, and overall appeal, painting a picture of what makes stories so enduringly popular with their target demographic. The enduring allure of Pixie Hollow. The primary strength of any Disney Fairies book lies in its meticulously crafted world building. Pixie Hollow is not just a setting, it's a character in itself. Wings of Starlight would undoubtedly immerse readers once more in this lush, vibrant land where every dewdrop sparkles with magic and every leaf holds a secret. The narrative would likely begin by reacquainting readers with the intricate workings of Pixie Hollow, perhaps during a particularly bustling season or in the lead up to a significant event. Given the title, a celestial event or a festival celebrating Starlight, be a natural backdrop, providing both visual splendor and a narrative catalyst. The sensory details: the scent of blooming flowers, the gentle of fairy wings, the glittering trails of pixie dust are always paramount in these books, and Wings of Starlight would be no exception, ensuring truly immersive reading experience. Plot summary: the enchanting tale of Wings of Starlight plunges readers deeper into the vibrant world of Pixie Hollow, a secret realm nestled within Neverland where fairies of all talents work diligently to bring about the changing seasons. At the heart of this particular adventure is Tinker Bell, the feisty and resourceful Tinker Fairy, and her friends whose harmonious existence is threatened by an unforeseen and perilous event. The story opens with the preparing for the highly anticipated Starlight Festival, a grand celebration that occurs only once every few years. This festival is a time of immense joy where the fairies showcase their talents, share their unique starlight, and reaffirm their connection to the natural world. Central to the festival's magic is the Great Starstone, an ancient artifact that harnesses and amplifies the starlight, ensuring a bountiful and vibrant season ahead. Without its power, the delicate balance of Pixie Hollow and indeed the world beyond could be irrevocably disrupted. As preparations for the festival reach a fever pitch, an unsettling phenomenon begins to manifest. The starlight, the very essence of fairy magic and life, starts to dim. What begins as a subtle weakening soon escalates into a noticeable fading, causing alarm throughout Pixie Hollow. Flowers lose their vibrant hues, the glowworm's lights flicker weakly, and even the fairies' own wings, usually shimmering with inner light, appear duller. The most concerning symptom, however, is the increasing fatigue and weakness experienced by the fairies themselves, a direct consequence of the diminishing starlight. Tinker Bell, with her characteristic curiosity and determination, refuses to stand idly by, along with her closest friends, Silvermist, the gentle water fairy, Rosetta, the elegant garden fairy, Iridessa, the meticulous light fairy, Fawn, the spirited animal fairy, and Vidia, the swift-flying, fast-flying fairy. She embarks on quest to uncover the cause of the fading starlight. Their initial investigations lead them to the Great Starstone, which, instead of radiating its usual brilliance, appears dull and lifeless. It becomes clear that the Starstone itself is losing its power, and with it the lifeblood of Pixie Hollow. The fairies consult Queen Clarion, the wise and benevolent ruler of Pixie Hollow, who reveals an ancient prophecy. This prophecy speaks rare celestial alignment that, while normally source of immense power, can also be harbinger of danger if the starstone is not properly charged. It hints at forgotten ritual and hidden source of pure starlight that must be found to re-energize the starstone before the alignment reaches its peak. The task is daunting as the prophecy's details are cryptic and the location of this hidden starlight is unknown. Their journey takes them far beyond the familiar boundaries of Pixie Hollow into uncharted territories of Neverland. They face numerous challenges, each testing their individual talents and their collective bond. They navigate treacherous, thorny thickets, cross roaring rivers, and brave dark, mysterious caves. Along the way, they encounter various creatures, some helpful, others posing obstacles. Fawn's ability to communicate with animals proves invaluable. Silvermist's control over water helps him bypass watery bears. Iridessa's light-bending skills illuminate their path, and Rosetta's knowledge of plants helps them identify safe routes and useful resources. Vidia's speed is crucial for scouting ahead and escaping danger, and Tinker Bell's ingenuity allows them to overcome mechanical puzzles and construct makeshift tools. One significant encounter involves a reclusive group of ancient, wise forest spirits who guard a crucial piece of the puzzle. These spirits, initially wary of the fairies, eventually share a fragment of the forgotten ritual, revealing that the true source of pure starlight lies within the heart of the Whispering Woods, a place shrouded in legend and rarely visited. They learn that the starlight is not merely a physical phenomenon, but a reflection of the collective hope, dreams, and belief of all living things. The fading starlight is the symptom of a growing despair, a loss of wonder in the world. As they delve deeper into the Whispering Woods, the air grows heavy with an almost palpable sadness, and the starlight continues to wane, making their journey increasingly difficult. The fairies themselves begin to feel the effects more acutely, their wings growing heavier, their energy flagging. Despite their growing weariness, their determination never wavers. Understand that the fate of Pixie Hollow rests on their shoulders. Finally, guided by ancient carvings and the faint echoes of the prophecy, they discover a hidden grotto shimmering with an ethereal, almost invisible light. At its center lies a pool of pure, concentrated starlight, the very essence they sought. However, accessing it requires more than just finding it. The ancient ritual demands collective active belief and sacrifice, demonstration of their unwavering faith in the magic of Pixie Hollow and in each other. Each fairy must contribute piece of their own unique magic, their own starlight, to activate the grotto's power. Tinker Bell, realizing the true meaning of the prophecy, understands that the starlight isn't just about the physical light, but the light within their hearts, their hope, their friendship, and their belief in the good in the world. They perform the ritual, pooling their individual strengths and their collective spirit. As they do, the grotto pulsates with renewed energy, and the pure starlight surges forth, ready to be channeled back to the great starstone. They race back to Pixie Hollow, carrying the revitalized starlight. The Starlight Festival is already underway, but the atmosphere is subdued, tinged with worry. As they approach the great starstone, they pour the pure starlight into it. With a blinding flash, the starstone ignites, radiating a brilliant, vibrant glow that spreads throughout Pixie Hollow. The flowers bloom anew, the glowworms shine brightly, and the fairies' wings shimmer with their former glory. The fatigue is replaced by a surge of renewed energy and joy. The Starlight Festival transforms into a truly magnificent celebration filled with dancing, laughter, and the joyous display of fairy talents. The crisis has been averted not just by finding a magical source, but by the fairies' unwavering belief in themselves, their friendship, and the enduring magic of Pixie Hollow. Wings of Starlight concludes with the reaffirmation that true magic lies not just in extraordinary powers, but in the strength of community, the power of hope, and the courage to face adversity together. The experience deepens the bond between Tinker Bell and her friends, reminding them that even the smallest fairy can make the biggest difference when united by a common purpose. Character at the core, Tinker Bell and her friends. At the heart of the Disney Fairies series are its unforgettable characters, led by the spirited and often impetuous Tinker Bell. In Wings of Starlight, readers would anticipate seeing Tinker Bell, the resourceful Tinker Fairy, grappling with a new challenge that requires not just her ingenuity, but also her emotional growth. Her journey is often one of self-discovery, learning the value of patience, understanding, and collaboration. Alongside Tinker Bell, her diverse group of friends would play crucial roles, each contributing their unique talents. Silvermist, the gentle and empathetic water fairy whose calm demeanor and ability to control water often provide a soothing presence and practical solutions. Rosetta, the elegant and charming garden fairy who, despite her love for all things beautiful, possesses a surprising resilience and deep knowledge of plants. Iridessa, a meticulous and sometimes anxious light fairy whose precision and understanding of light are invaluable, even if her worries occasionally get the better of her. Fawn, the adventurous and free-spirited animal fairy whose bond with creatures of all kinds makes her an essential ally in any wilderness exploration. Vidia, the swift and initially aloof fast-flying fairy whose journey from a self-centered individual to a loyal friend is a recurring and saddest arc in the series. Wings of Starlight would undoubtedly leverage these distinct personalities, creating opportunities for each fairy to shine and contribute to the central conflict. The interplay between them, their disagreements, their support for one another, and their shared laughter is cornerstone of the series' appeal. The narrative would likely highlight how their combined strengths, despite their differences, are essential to overcoming adversity, reinforcing the powerful theme of teamwork. Thematic resonance. friendship, responsibility, and the power of belief. The Disney Fairies books are more than just whimsical adventures. They are gentle explorations of important life lessons. Wings of Starlight would likely weave in several key themes, making the story both entertaining and subtly educational. Friendship and teamwork. This is arguably the most dominant theme across the series. The challenges faced by the fairies are rarely solved by individual alone. Wings of Starlight would emphasize how collaboration, mutual respect, and understanding each other's strengths are vital for success. The narrative would probably showcase moments where a fairy's unique talent, when combined with another's, creates an unexpected solution. Responsibility and duty. The fairies of Pixie Hollow have a crucial role in bringing the seasons to the world. A threat to Starlight, as implied by the title, would directly impact their ability to perform their duties. This would instill a sense of responsibility in the characters, highlighting the importance of their work and the consequences of failure. It teaches young readers about the significance of contributing to a larger cause, self-discovery, and growth. Each, particularly Tinkerbell, undergoes a journey of personal growth in these stories. Wings of Starlight would likely present a situation that forces the characters to push beyond their comfort zones, discover hidden strengths, or confront their own weaknesses. This could involve Tinkerbell learning to trust her instincts more, Iridessa finding courage in the face of fear, or Vidia embracing her role within the group. The interconnectedness of nature. The Starlight is not just a magical element, it's often depicted as vital to the health and balance of Pixie Hollow and the wider world. The story centered on Starlight would naturally reinforce the series' underlying message about the delicate balance of ecosystems and the importance of respecting and nurturing the natural world. The power of belief and hope. In many fairy tales, belief is a potent force. Wings of Starlight explore how the fairies' collective hope and belief in their magic and in each other is crucial to restoring the Starlight. This theme instills a positive message about perseverance and the ability to overcome challenges through optimism and faith. Plot structure. A blend of mystery, adventure, and problem solving. The typical Disney Fairies plot, and thus Wings of Starlight, would follow a predictable yet satisfying structure, perfect for its young audience. Inciting incident. A problem arises, often a mystery or a threat to Pixie Hollow's delicate balance, e.g. the Starlight begins to fade. Investigation and quest. Tinkerbell and her friends embark on a quest to understand the problem, find a solution. This involves travel, encounters with new characters or creatures, and deciphering clues. Rising action and challenges. The journey is fraught with obstacles that test the fairy's skills, courage, and friendship. These challenges are often tailored to allow each fairy to use their unique talent. Climax. The fairies confront the source of the problem, requiring a collective effort and often a moment of significant personal bravery or ingenuity. Resolution. The problem is solved and Pixie Hollow is restored. Following action and denouement. The fairies celebrate their success and the lessons learned are reinforced, often with a renewed sense of harmony and purpose. In Wings of Starlight, the mystery of the fading Starlight would drive the narrative. Perhaps an ancient prophecy needs deciphering, or a long-forgotten ritual must be rediscovered. The adventure would likely take them to unexplored corners of Neverland, introducing new magical elements or creatures that either aid or hinder their progress. The problem-solving aspect would be key, with Tinkerbell's tinkering skills often coming into play, but also require combined intellectual and magical strengths of her friends. Writing style and accessibility. The writing style in the Disney Fairies series is consistently accessible, engaging, and descriptive, making it ideal for early chapter book readers. Wings of Starlight would maintain the standard, using clearer, concise language while still painting vivid pictures of Pixie Hollow. The pacing would be steady, building suspense without becoming overly frightening for young children. Dialogue would be lively and characteristic of each fairy, adding to their distinct personalities. The narrative voice is typically gentle and encouraging, reinforcing the positive messages embedded in the story. The length of the book, likely around 150 pages, would be appropriate for its target audience, providing enough substance for a satisfying read without being overwhelming. Overall appeal and educational value. Wings of Starlight as a Disney Fairies book would undoubtedly be a delightful addition to any young reader's collection. Its primary appeal lies in its ability to transport children to a magical world, sparking their imagination and fostering a love for reading. Beyond the fantasy elements, the series consistently delivers valuable life lessons about friendship, perseverance, problem-solving, and environmental stewardship in an age-appropriate and engaging manner. The book would serve as an excellent tool for promote literacy, particularly for children transitioning from picture books to chapter books. The familiar characters and predictable yet exciting plot structures provide comfort and confidence for emerging readers. Furthermore, the emphasis on teamwork and the celebration of individual differences can subtly teach children about social dynamics and the importance of collaboration. In conclusion, while Wings of Starlight, Disney Fairies is not penned by Allison Saft, a book by this title within the established series would be a charming and enriching read. It would likely deliver all the beloved elements that have made Pixie Hollow a cherished destination for young readers. Captivating magical world, relatable characters facing exciting challenges, and heartwarming themes of friendship, responsibility, and the enduring power of hope. It would be a story that not only entertains but also subtly educates, leaving readers with a sense of wonder and a reinforced belief in the magic of working together.